Siman Samach Tes. Dinay Tfilas HaMincha. Amar Rabbi Chelba. Rabbi Chelba said, Amar Rabbi Huna, name Rabbi Huna, L'olam Yizadam Tfilas HaMincha. A person should take great care regarding Tfilas Mincha. Shaharei Lo Nene Eliyahu Ela B'Tfilas HaMincha. We know the famous Torah and Eliyahu and Hara Carmel was only answered at the time of Mincha. Shnema Vahi Ba'alos HaMincha Vayigash Eliyahu. And it was at the time of Mincha that Eliyahu drew near. He let the prophets about perform their various activities during the course of the earlier part of the day, and then at Mincha he was the one who approached. And we know, it says Hashem Elokim, that Hashem answered him. Why is Mincha so important? The time for Shachris is in the morning, but come on, when a person gets up, you spalam yad kadam she told that Sokov. He will daven before he gets busy with his own affairs. And married at night times, money or dua. We know the time, it's fixed. But by the base, when he comes home, we'll comment Me'asakov, and he's finished his work, hopefully. Avod Tfilas HaMincha, but Mincha is Ba'ad HaYom Gadol, is still during the daytime, but Adam told Ba'asakov, the person is busy with his affairs, he has to turn aside his attention, because Sakov is Balan to Daven. Therefore, the reward is greater. And especially true in the winter, when literally you have to break off from everything you're doing in order to have Mincha. Because the main time for Mincha is 9.5 seasonal hours into the day, and that's called Hunikras Mincha Katana. But if necessary, go and choose Sarach Lotzis and Derech, you have to travel, or you Sarach Lechol and eat. So you can daven Mincha after 6.5 seasonal hours. Mincha the Nikras Mincha Kedola, that's called Mincha Kedola. The Hemshech, the Manu, the Chatchila, yes, Shar kind of provocation is Daven late on, close to nightfall. Plus, Elu and these times, Shah Samanias are considered to be seasonal hours. The Hainul Fierach Hayom, according to the length of the day, is Richas Achama, from the time when the sun starts to shine, Ashkias until sunset. And Mischalik Hayom, the Yud Beis Chalaki. We divide the day into 12 portions and then multiply out according to whether it's 6.5 or 9.5, etc. of the day. Yom Gadol Yud Ches Shas, if the day was 18 hours, Azar Shah Mechsa Nechshavas L'Shah, then one Shah Zamani is considered half hours in numerical terms, i.e. 90 minutes. Gimel. Also, Lahaskel Echol, you're not allowed to eat, beginning a meal, Afilu Suda Katana, even a small meal, Samuch Lemincha Katana, near the time of Mincha Katana of the sun, if you're not fixing a meal, there are some who permit you to do this even though it's a type of Suda. It's not called Kaveh Suda. But the Kitzur says really it should be strict. And also the concept of Merachat, similarly, you can't enter the bathhouse, which of course in those days was a very big process. Early tapa, or to go and have a haircut, Samach Lemincha Katana. Suda Gedola, a large meal such as Zudas Nisuna, wedding feast, or bris milo chadoma. Also, you can't start this. I feel some near the time of Mincha Gedola, Dahana Mechatzas Yom Asa. From half of the day, you shouldn't start. And Amtina's Mincha Gedola, you should wait to the time of Mincha Gedola Suda and daven before the Suda starts when it's already starting. Malcolm Shkona Basic Knesset, where people are summoned to davening, have asking, and a person goes to regular shul, but in this case, you are allowed to start a small meal, even later than that. As long as soon as you're called, you'll go straight away. Not really applicable nowadays, but the whole reason for not starting a meal is because you'll forget Mincha, and therefore, if there's a mechanism in place such as this, where you're not going to forget as long as you stop what you're doing straight away, therefore it's permitted. But a large meal you certainly can't start near to Mincha Ketana. It's only referring before to a small meal. A large meal, even if you have somebody calling you to shul. And you should try to be careful just not to start a large meal even near the time of Mincha Gedola. It's absolutely true that Mincha is the easiest one to forget, particularly during the winter. Daled. The Tfilas Mincha, Tzrichen Gam Tfilas Yadayim, add a pair. Should wash your hands until the wrist. Commanded Tfilas Shachris like Shachris, Mavula Elbus in the base, as we explained before. Tfilas Marav and Simon Marav, in Hifzik Bay Mincha, Vachem Musaf, each tefillah, if there was an interruption, there was a space of time between the two, you should wash your hands. Or mincha, from mincha to mariv, or between shachris and musaf. If you stopped, if you went straight on like we do in the summer from mincha to mariv, then you don't have to wash your hands again. Hey, you shouldn't start Ashrei until there's a minyan in shul. So the Kaddish before Shemayin Esra can be said with reference to what's been said with the minyan. If Amru Ashrei, time was short, they daven Ashrei below minyan without minyan. Then at the end of Ashrei, the minyan comes in. Yom Eza Mizma, you should say some other Mizma, and Kaddish, you should say Kaddish then, because it should be that the Kaddish is with reference to something that was said together with the minyan. A similar halacha applies during the Slichas days. If you don't get a minyan at the beginning, you say Ashrei, you can repeat the last three psukim of Ashrei with the minyan, or even better, stop before the last three psukim and say the last three psukim with the minyan when you know the minyan is coming. Yesh la shliach tzibur satif b'talas kodem Ashrei, the shliach tzibur, in a place where the Shliach Tzibur wears a talis, you should put it on before Ashrei. Shall hafsik bein Ashrei lekadish. You shouldn't interrupt. See, I've seen places where they do this and he puts it on after he's finished Ashrei, and the kids are saying this is not really correct. Talis ad la'achash Ashrei. But if there was no talis until after Ashrei, somebody brought it in. You should put it on, and again say a few pesukim and then say kaddish, so that the Kaddish has reference to Pesukim which he has said with without having made the hefsek in between.